If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So obviously, K. Michelle is that girl. And who wants to see natural? They want to see naturally made up. Okay. And it's one thing to look like a struggle honey, but that ain't in me or that ain't on me. And I relate to that. K. Michelle.
I just love how K. Michelle took her wise words from E40. For those of you who don't know who E40 is, that quote, "You don't, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready," is iconic to him. But from toxic tweets to Shamea
Mm.
roaming all over the world, we finally have an episode that is filled with emotional depth, life happenings, unapologetic reads, and the hiding of financial secrets from husbands.
Yeah, I didn't like that too much. But I say, with all this drama, do you want to just get into it?
Let's go. So I got to tell you, one thing I am a huge fan of, and I'm a fan of all these ladies in some way, shape, or form because I want them all to win. But I got to give it up to my girl K. Michelle, my D9 sis K. Michelle, and to Pinky. Now, Kay, even though you were in pink, I'm loving how you repped your org. We all know that SGRO loves the ladies of DST, Delta Sigma Theta, Beta Alpha chapter at Florida A&M. And just for reference, DST is a cohort of wonderful and gorgeous D9 ladies founded in January 1913 at Howard University in Washington, D.C. And from just talking about your org, showing us your stroll, it was something to behold. And as a D9 member, I was so proud.
Yes. And I loved how they rep their education. It
Yes.
means a lot. Not
Yes.
everybody is privileged enough to go to college, so it's not that we all need to. It's just that
Yeah.
it was nice to see for once housewives like broadcast education, you
Isn't that
know?
different? Isn't that different? Because yeah,
It is.
you don't really see that on other franchises. And now that I'm thinking, I'm wondering
No.
specific to franchises that are predominantly Black, such as Atlanta,
Oh, man.
Potomac. I'm also thinking Martha's Vineyard, where they highlighted education a lot, and also they highlighted Greek life, Black Greek life a lot, or Black fraternity sorority life a lot. Um, and that's true. That is absolutely true. It is very refreshing, and I know education is super important in our community, so it only makes sense. And if you are a member of one of these illustrious D9 organizations, you're going to talk about your education and you're going to talk about your org. So I think what we're seeing is a real transparent look at Black life as
Yeah.
we actually experience it in real life in some cases. Um,
Absolutely, because that's very important in the
yeah.
Black, community is education.
Absolutely. But
Yeah.
her education does not stop her from giving a good read. And
Nor should it.
yes, she is Twitter famous, baby. And she went on Porsha insinuating that she had a miscarriage. Now, I personally thought that Porsha does what Porsha does. I mean, we are actually talking about the woman that thought that the Underground Railroad
Was
uh
was an underground railroad.
which was actually a mode of transportation, and she did this in 2013. Um, on
We're
ep
also talking about the woman who thought there was 265 days in a year.
yeah, so sometimes she just says things, and if
That's
I mean, how can you
Porsche.
actually expect her to track miscarriage when her grandfather, I believe it was, who was a very important civil rights leader,
Yep.
uh Portia, we think you should have might have known the Underground Railroad was not really a mode of transportation.
Well, maybe someone that should have got that HSBU education was Porsha Williams.
And yet it literally endears her to us because she's just that chick that just doesn't track, and I have friends like that too, so it's kind of funny. But
I know.
I think she just misspoke. I
Me
literally don't
too.
think she, um, meant anything by it,
Oh my god, Elle,
right?
same. And Cynthia and Phaedra know her so well, so that's why they were like, "Oh, that's just Porsha."
Yeah.
But I honestly when they were in the or after she got out of the hospital and they were at the nail salon, K Michelle was explaining that basically water was coming out of one of the sutures and it broke. So Portia's immediate response was that a miscarriage? Which I didn't take as an insult because I took it as Portia really being concerned that she had a miscarriage.
Yeah.
And Portia even explained when Kay and her went to have dinner at the end that she legitimately had a lot herself. And for her, that's how her miscarriages went. So,
Yeah, it would make sense to me, that based on what you said too, that Portia would immediately think miscarriage because that was her experience, and they had
hmm
literally just talked about possibly having babies. So, I got that Portia was not everything, all things concerned, just by the way she was engaging the conversation. Um, so I really do think it was her misspeaking. But I got to tell you, Kay West, no, she wastes no time ordering drinks, getting right into it, and over a glass of what was it? Yellow man, yellow girl,
Wait,
red girl, red gal, and yellow boy, or something like that.
was
The
it
drink,
whiskey? I thought it was
the
whiskey, but
drink
I
that
could
they
be.
ordered had the
Oh,
cutest name.
was it a Jack Daniels? Because she has a song called Jack Daniels. So it
No, the name of the cocktail that she ordered in the restaurant
was like a yellow something.
was
I
like
wasn't paying
yellow
attention.
gal and red gal and yellow something. Anyway, she wasted no time ordering those drinks and she got right into it. I'm mad at you. Oh, you gonna listen on your phone? You're gonna listen to me? And she went right into it and she owned every part of her you know, part in this. She owned up to the fact that she shaded her on Twitter and,
She sure did.
she owned up to the fact that she shaded the table and talked about Portia. And I just thought Portia's reaction of calling K Michelle country ass rich was country ass was rich, in my opinion. It was just an absolutely rich
It
moment.
was funny to me for some
And
reason.
I mean that comedically rich.
Yeah,
It's
I laughed when she said that because K. Michelle does live in the country
she
part of
is country.
Atlanta.
She's country,
Well,
and I'm
she
here for
wants
it.
to be country. Yeah, she wants pigs, chickens. I do too. Like, don't get me wrong, I wanna retire on a whole farm. I really
Oh,
do.
yeah,
I love animals, especially, like, cows and pigs, so I hear you, Kay. I am right there with you. And something that me and her have in common is when she said, "I've gone through a lot, and if I need to have a drink to give me a little bit of happiness
yeah.
after my A was popping out of my back, I feel like I deserve that."
Of course, when your A is
And
popping out your back, have a drink. Get your drink on.
infection? What infection? She's like, "I don't care if I'm on antibiotics."
Dude, I need a
No,
drink.
I'm kidding. We don't know if she was
Yeah.
on antibiotics, but I so feel that because when I used to have, like, a bowel obstruction or a flare up, like, I would literally go drinking as soon as I got out of the hospital, like, I deserved it.
Literally, that's like the worst thing you can do, right? You
And
know that,
buy
right?
myself expensive bags. I know, I know. Now I'm an adult, so.
Oh, dear God. You know, um, and then I thought production did a very good job immediately smash cutting us right back into K Michelle's journey, her medical journey.
Yes.
And I loved what she said. I mean, this is a continuing journey where she named it so perfectly, where she's continually battling these insecurities about herself that she had pre-surgery, and she still got the same insecurities, and it feels like she's beating herself up because she did what a lot of women were doing at the time and are still doing because it seemed
Mhm.
like possibly a good idea for her career, and it ended up being more harmful than not. But what I found was, and I'm interested to know what you think, she through all of this, she kind of evolved into a different kind of love of herself.
That's what she said. She
Now,
said, "I learned to love myself."
and I was thinking about that, and I was like, yeah, when you go through really hard times, or you go through a time where it's just kind of transformative, and maybe it was really difficult, but you've been resilient through it. You do take that resilience and kind of turn it into yourself as a way of having more confidence and how you're showing up in the world, and also how you love yourself. And Oh, man, just I think she taught so many people with that first scene. I hope young girls everywhere were listening and watching this.
Me too. Don't put silicone, like, just do anything else. 'Cause she knows what she did was she blames herself a lot for it, and I want her to maybe, if she's not in therapy, go and talk to somebody because I would love for her to get rid of that blame. I don't want her to blame herself for a
There
mistake,
there's so much societal pressure for women, you
to
know, to
have
have
BBLs.
all of these things. Whereas before, back in the day, I mean, women were just beautiful because they were beautiful. Yes, towards the 40s and whatnot, they started to experiment with plastic surgery and during the golden age. But from the whole, like, women were just beautiful, just as is,
Yeah,
from the dawn of time, beautiful just as is. And somewhere along the line, we have been conditioned to think that we need Botox or this or silicone or
yeah.
um, bigger boobs or bigger butts or, bigger lips. Everybody has the Restylane lip flip, or I think that's what they
I
call
would
it, Restylane? I don't know what they call
never.
it. But lip flip. Everybody's getting something, and they're getting it not like at our age, Cat. They're getting it like as early as 20 years old,
I know, like
worried about
Sheena.
aging, like literally worrying about aging. And I am going to age out this life gracefully because
And it's
gracefully.
botuline toxins. Botox is botuline toxins
Yeah.
that are going into your skin, and I knew a woman who got very sick from Botox. She actually did Botox for a medical reason. It was in something in her back or pelvis, but she
Yeah.
was never the same because that poison, like, and listen, to each their own. I probably will get Botox. Not for nothing. I'm gonna eat.
I have a secret, and you never have to get Botox again. We'll talk about it.
Okay. Is this
Yeah.
like a
I mean,
moisturized secret? If you moisturize, you'll
it's
always.
it's not for everybody to know, okay?
Ooh,
Like this at 57.
she's a gatekeeper, y'all.
I'm a gatekeeper. Um, but on the flip side, though, there are some women, and I don't wanna discount this, who maybe are coming out of difficult life transition, and they wanna pick me up, and they feel that Botox and plastic surgery is what they need to kinda lift up their self-esteem, then by all means, I understand that as well. I guess what I'm talking about are those serial people that are the people that get work done serially because they need this, they need
Yes.
this, they need that, they need this, they need that, and they
Yeah.
feel like they have to do it so that they can fit in with everybody else in society, and I'm not just talking randomly about this, like, have literally studied many blogs about this,
You
and
live in LA,
oh, yeah,
capital
yeah,
of the.
but I read a lot of beauty blogs, and it's astounding to me how many women are so insecure about how they show up in the world, and they feel like they need this to feel better, like they need this. When really you look at them and they haven't learned to first check the beauty inside first and first check their beauty on their own terms, and then decide if you want that for an enhancement. I don't know if I'm making sense, but
No, 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 you are.
it
You
seems
are.
like it's the serial kind of compulsive need to continually get plastic surgery at all costs, or cosmetic
It's an
surgery, I guess that's what they
addiction.
call it. I don't even know what they call it. Um,
It could be an addiction
yeah, when there's some women need that because, I just got out of divorce, I need something, just to pick
to look
I
fresh.
get I get that, I get that. I'm talking about,
I'm over here like, "How would I look?"
yeah, you don't need anything, you have perfect skin.
I actually hate this because I never used to have a neck like that. My neck was like this my whole life, like nothing, and
I've got a hack for that too.
now there's a I'm just call me Giselle. "Hey, neck. Hey, forehead."
Yeah,
No, I love
so
my forehead. Um,
but, we've gone onto this whole rabbit hole,
we did, but it helps the
but
audience in a
her s
way.
yeah, her story was very illuminating of how sometimes women are pressured to do and take on these surgeries or take on these enhancements, and it ends up working against them and not for them, and sometimes you just need to pause long enough and say, "You know what? I'm enough." And if society doesn't like it, then they can go whatever, that's kind of, what my thinking is.
And especially do it legally.
Yeah.
Don't just inject illegal silicone from anywhere. If you're getting any kind of augmentation, don't just fly to another country. You need to be here where you can sue these people if anything happens.
That's very true.
Yeah, that's what I
Very
always
true.
it's to me, it's worth the extra 10,000. Like, what is 10,000 more or even 20,000 more for your peace of mind, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. I think she helped a lot of people. She definitely helped me to have more resolve to just be good
Mhm.
what's here
She's
and
strong
to work
too.
on the rest and I hope that she helps a lot of women. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode. I was thinking about how it compares to Rhode Island in terms of this cast. Like, where are the similarities? I think we have some deep entrenched friendships that are maybe some more than others, not as deep as Rhode Island, but there's some entrenched friendships there.
Mhm.
Um,
Porsha, Shamea, Cynthia.
there's husbands. We have 3 husbands. We have in terms of the dynamic and how they relate each other, it seems like the women are, like, confronting the conflict, they're shading each other. They're shading each other in the confessionals, and then they get it, and then they're back to it, and then they're on to the
Yeah.
so far, so far.
So far before it gets too far. See, we
Yeah.
don't know what's about to happen.
I don't wanna see K. Michelle activated.
I don't either. And she almost got activated, right?
Uh-huh.
So that last scene, finally, after K Michelle gets mad at Portia and she basically tells everybody else about it. But that final scene, they decide to go out to lunch, and K Michelle tells Portia, I didn't like what you said about the miscarriage. And Portia explains to her, it's only because I've had several. So for me, I would have said, oh, now I get it. But K Michelle was still mad. So we'll see. She didn't seem like she was that over it. No.
Here's my prediction. I predict that K. Michelle and Portia are gonna go at it at some point.
They're probably, I think they're the two strongest. So I think they will. They give the best reads.
Yeah, their friendship is gonna get tested, I sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like
And
Angela's safe. I don't know
you
if
know
she's
when,
safe
K Michelle was like, "Why is Phaedra so giggly?" I'd laugh. And they were talking about her being a mortician and everything. I was like, "Guys,
Hey, you know what? I gotta give it up to Phaedra. Phaedra gets her money, okay?
she
She is
flies."
not afraid, and she is a heck of a mom. Um, I think Angela is safe, except for
Mhm.
Charles when he finds out about the house, and then again, he might be like, "Babe, I'm proud of you. Let's go grill some burgers."
Yeah, as long as she makes money off of it, he'll be fine.
I'm sad about Drew and what's happening to her.
Same,
Sad.
same.
And I think
It's
Shamea
horrible.
Shamea and Portia are gonna probably go at it this season too.
I don't think they'll ever be even friends. Not even best friends, close friends, friends. I don't see it.
The show might have changed that. I'm sure the show had something to do with it. And where the heck was Kelly in this episode? Kelly was nowhere to be found.
That is such a good point, girl.
Nowhere.
Where was
Oh
Kelly?
no.
Yeah, was she even in this
Kelly,
episode?
where are you? Wait, I think she's adorable. I like seeing her on camera. I kind of missed
She
her.
is the cutest.
Yeah.
No, we saw the clip of the flowers on the previously, but I don't think we saw her. I'm not sure. She
Yeah.
may have been so obscurely in a lunch that we didn't even pay attention to her with all the other drama going on, you know?
Well, we have talked about Rhode Island, we've talked about Atlanta, and now we're going to take a quick little trip to Summer House where we are going to briefly discuss the fact that Amanda and Wes have been dating since June of 2025.
Those are what the rumors are saying, girl. So it's inside sources, right? That's what I heard. That there's and we're not naming names. So we just know there's inside sources that confirmed, and they're sure that by June, or was it July, January
June
20,
20, June 2025.
June 2025. So you are cheating on your husband, Amanda, and I am not for that. And I'm not for the Sierra of it all either. So shame. Then they were at that infamous kiss cam on the Yankees. Did you see her saying, "Act like you like me" in the clips. Did you see that? She said something with her lips, and a lip reader read it, and it was like, "Act like you like me." And then that's when he kissed her.
Well, darling, if you just blew up your life, and that you had to give him instructions on how to like you, and you had a man for better
Ooh,
or worse, and yeah, Kyle's got some things on, but now I'm thinking Kyle had some things on because he sensed that you were doing dirty, and you traded him in for a man you had to give instructions to on how to like you, honey, you picked the wrong one.
a Kyle 2.0 and worse. He's
Not
worse.
even a Kyle 2.0, not even a Kyle 2.0, because I think Kyle was like Kyle definitely was not faithful in their early days because he was immature, but when he got into
Right.
marriage, I think he wanted to be there for the right reasons.
Mhm.
He
I
still
agree.
hadn't matured into the fact that, "Okay, I'm a husband and my wife really wants to move to Jersey and or upstate New York," I think it was, and have the picket fence with the kids in the car, and he couldn't wrap his head around that. So,
Yeah.
perfectly, that makes sense to me, but and he has a whole litany of other things, but he's not West, and you traded in your husband for that guy? Girl,
Ugh, it just doesn't make sense in any way, you know? I don't see it, I don't hear it, I don't get it.
I don't wanna get it.
I see them together and I don't understand.
See them together, and I would really rather, like, drink a glass of glass. Told those people to get off my screen and
Get
smash
out of
it.
here, boo. I hope they got booed at that game. Get out of here. So have you ever heard of the girl Brianna Chicken Fry? I don't think that's her real last name. It's like LaPaglia.
Mm-mm.
She knows. So there's this girl named Brianna Chicken Fry. I don't know anything about her, how she got that nickname, but she's apparently really good friends with Wes. And she put out a story today that at the Super Bowl, which was in February of this year, she knew that Wes and Amanda were already dating. So they already got caught in the 1 month and a half lie because Amanda told a fan at the game that they've only been together for a month and a half.
Why would you
And
do that, Amanda?
we never believe that. Like,
What
we never
the heck is wrong with you?
does she think we're in preschool? Like,
She wanted to get caught.
I know. She loved the thrill, I think.
I think so, and I think that go ahead, but I think
And
that that's
he
what this
took
relationship.
Ciara to the game. He took Ciara to the football game when he was still dating Amanda.
I think that this relationship that's what this relationship is. It's really kinda diabolical how they might, air quotes, be in love with the thrill of being diabolical.
In love with the thrill of the chase. Yeah. Yeah. And we know West is already this type of person because allegedly he's had multiple girlfriends this whole time. I just don't think that every single person is lying. That doesn't seem normal, you know? And Amanda, yeah, I think she's lost. And I think she's looking for validation in a man, just like she always does.
I'm looking at this picture of them on People. You guys need to, look up the latest episode on People, published March 31st, 2026. Oh, it's not really the latest, actually. It's actually quite old, but they have no life inside their eyes. They look dead inside.
Well, I
And I'm
think
not
that,
being mean. I'm
yeah,
literally not being mean. They literally look dead inside. I'm gonna just do like a quick search of that, but their eyes look dead. They have
I'm
n
looking at that too.
they literally have no feelings.
I don't think so. I really don't think they have a conscience the way we do. Like, most people have a conscience that tells them right from wrong, and I don't if she's been dating him since 2025, then there's no conscience.
What the heck is this picture?
Divorce Kyle before you do that.
And with that,
They deserve each other.
me is done.
But you know what? Before I go and before Elle goes, I have to remind you guys to watch Ladies of London because we will never stop writing for that show. We love it so much.
Yes, our next episode, we will definitely be talking about Ladies of London. Um,
It's so funny.
it is a very funny show, and I definitely wanna talk about Margot, Mark, and
Yes.
Emmy.
Yes.
And I gotta tell you, I'm team Mark and Kimmy.
Me
Yes,
too.
'cause a lot of things, but Mark is Mark, and we've all had a Mark in our lives like that. They're little, like, kind of out there, but
Yeah.
I'm team Mark and team Kimmy
I am too, and we'll go into further depth because I have my
tomorrow.
reasons. I have my
Yes, I
reasons
do
why,
too.
yeah.
I feel like I need to watch it again, just to get a sense of it,
I
but
would watch it again because I love seeing Longleat. It was so fun.
I wanna go to Longleat, and I wanna wear floral dresses and hats, which is
I
not
wanna
hard.
be invited. I will spend so much money on my
Just gonna
outfit. Come
crash it.
on, girl.
Screw the invite. I'm just gonna just do the American thing and just crash the party. Manifest destiny at Longleat and crash the party.
I'm wearing Dolce& and Gabbana, and I'm spending all my money on it. Emma, just pretend you know her. "Girl, how are you?"
Yeah, no, I would never do that, but I would love now, I've never been interested in going to London until now.
Hmm.
Yeah, that would be the only reason for me to go and to go check out the music scene because I heard the music scene is pretty dope.
Well, you heard that, Kimmy and Mark. We're coming to London.
Oh, girl, yeah, sitting in a pretty park and having tea and just, like, listening to the banter. Listen, I'll even take your shade. I will come in poorly dressed, and you
There's
can
a Harrods. You don't need to pack anything
oh my
else. Harrods. That was my whole point of going.
right,
Like,
right, this is what I understand.
my little five-year-old girl self wanted to go to Harrods my entire life, Harrods.
Yeah.
And the food court is insane. They have a chocolate section. They have, like, everything you could want in a store, Al. It's like 8 floors, multiple
That's too much store
buildings.
for me. That's literally too much store
You
for me.
could spend 4 days in
I
Harrods and not, like
I'm not a store person, though.
okay. I
Yeah.
love the products,
I
though.
just need to know if I can pick it up at the curb. That's it. I'm good.
Maybe.
I mean, every now and then I'll
Maybe.
go to and have a nice shopping experience. I will say I'm super sad that the Neiman Marcus near us is closing. So sad.
Oh my god, that's happening to us too.
It's so sad when you walk in there and it's like
It's empty.
it's empty, 30% off of bags. I had to probably go pick I don't need anything else, but yeah, I mean, I'm just not a shopping person, so I think it'd be interesting to see Harrods, but I would have, like, no desire to go there because it's 8 floors. I'd be so overwhelmed. Like, "Where's the curbside pickup, please?"
No, I get it, I get it. It is so overwhelming. I was a kid at a candy store. I was like, "Adidas, Dolce,
Ugh,
YSL," like, I was
oh,
just in heaven.
everything everything there. I
Every
would be more apt to
brand.
wanna go to a thrift store or a, maybe a little boutique and definitely a record store. Definitely going in the
I
record store.
wanna go to a thrift store too, get myself, like, a vintage something.
Oh
I'm
gosh.
a leather jacket girly, so I'm
Same.
obsessed with patchwork on a leather jacket.
Yeah, yeah. I'm obsessed with vintage, anything vintage, all things vintage,
Are
vintage
you?
pieces, yes.
Like a Chanel?
That too, yeah, and my vintage coat collection, which is quite expansive. Yeah,
Oh, I can't wait to see
yeah,
it. Oh, it's in LA.
yeah, it's in LA, come on through. Alright, guys, it's been fun. As you know, we'll never get off the mic. We are having the longest goodbye ever. The good-headed
Sorry,
goodbye never
guys.
ends. It never ends. But we'll see you on the other side. Make sure you check us out at thegoodeditunfiltered.com. That's where we all are. We're gonna stop saying all the socials. All the socials are there. Just go there,
Yeah,
okay?
easy for you guys
Easier
now.
for us.
Yeah,
Alright, yeah.
that is true. Bye,
There we go.
fam. See you soon.
Bye, co-host.
Bye, co-host.